Strategy and Snark presents Dungeons and Dragons Online. And welcome back. There's been a new update, and we have new quests. This is... what did they call this one? This is the Fall of the Night Brigade. Whether that's what they actually call the pack or not. So, as usual, this is the legendary version. So the higher level version. This is my first impressions as we go through. I haven't read anything about the quests. We're just going to play through them sight unseen. If you're looking for the more quest walkthrough version of these quests, that'll be the heroic one. And it'll be probably way down in the playlist at this point. I think that was level 4, I think. If I remember the basic announcement here. So yeah. They should post roughly around the same time, but I haven't had as much time as I'd like to get video editing done. So hopefully they go up at the same time. If not, I'm working on it. Well, let's get to it. I'm on my multi-class Artificer Bard, or Bardificer today. So let's see what we have. So that's obviously a were-rat. Oh, and I should say we are... get out of the way, little text box. This is the Wayloon Prison, is where this is going to take place. It's an unusual choice for another quest pack. I'm not against it in theory, because it's kind of underutilized for how big it is. But this is going to be like a level 4-ish pack on heroic, and the rest of this place is level 15 to 17. So I get a feeling we're not actually going to even go inside the prison. We're going to probably just get sent into the quests standing right here by these guys, would be my guess. So I don't know, it's a weird place to put level 4 quests. That's a long way to walk to get level 4 quests. Although I vaguely remember something about you can teleport here from the Gatekeeper's Grove or something. We'll find out. We'll put that in the heroic version. Oh, it's right there. Heroic arc. HCR4. Anyway, were-rat. We don't have a collar. Yep, we're on the outside of the prison. So, collars are a choice here. Riverside rats are in the market for an adventurer. They can pay, and they have a plan. Alright. Who are the Night Brigade? Since they're the ones we're out here to kill. They say they bring stability to the prison. They're a bunch of brutes, filled their pocket by crushing everything weaker than them. Yeah, so they're the ones in charge. Yep, that's how that works. It's an organized gang in the middle of a prison. Okay. And they're in with the Shar worshippers, which would make sense, since later in the storyline, Shar, the worshippers kind of take the whole place over. Alright, what did they do to you? We lived inside Wayloon, and then they got kicked out. Okay, so they say that they were inside the prison. They had their nice little burrow, and they got kicked out by the big mean mafia. And then they tunneled their way out of the prison. And now they're scrambling to get money so they can pay people to get their revenge. Okay, so they're refugees from a prison. They're refugees from a prison. Why do they want back in? They could have gotten out at any time. They're were-rats. They could just be taking bribes, digging criminals back out of Wayloon. Why did the gang that's inside Wayloon not want them to dig them out? Why would you fight over the inside of the prison when the outside of the prison is an option? Sure, I'll go kill the Mafia for you. I'll speak with what's-her-name about getting into the arenas. Oh, we get to go fight, like, the Fight Club. We get to take out the Fight Club. Okay. That's you. Cool. I'm either brave or stupid, or I'm invincible. Blah, blah, blah. Gladiator rings under the prison. Yep. Charges the audience. How do they get money? What are they paying with? Their fighters get some training, and the captives get used as sword fodder. Yep, that's your Colosseum for you. Okay. She'll always appears in person to lord over a championship battle. So we're just gonna... What's his name? What's the guy's name in Gladiator? Maximus? We're Maximus. Cool. Travel to the arena. Hard mode. Why hard mode? I always play on hard mode. That way the monsters get to fight back a little bit. I'll limit myself to just the silver cleric hireling today. And I guess I'll bring my little lever puller from being an artificer. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. We'll see if I remember how to play this character. You know, whenever you get a multi-class, you actually have to remember what your buttons do. So this could get awkward, or it'll be really easy, depending on how I built this character. There's a pathway into the complex right here. You won't fit. Cool. So I get a rat talisman, which I apparently do not have to physically carry. In we go. Oh, there it goes. Now I'm a rat. Somewhere in all of the glowing artificer buffs. Oh, there it is. I'm a rat. Whee! Oh, and I was not reading. I was not listening. You'll be unable to fight or cast spells, but you'll be able to open doors and use other interactables. You'll transform into and out of it automatically at appropriate spots in the dungeon. So I don't get to choose. So there's a panther right there. So we have to avoid big cats until we can find a spot to transform back. Alright, what's this way? Nothing. So far. I haven't seen anything interactable, nor have I seen any hiding spots. We could probably go right past these.
This crowd of people makes an ideal hiding spot for a small creature.
If you're not moving in a square and you have no offensive auras, good. Of course, my dog is not a rat. So I wonder if he could fight that thing off for me. Oh, there's a panther. Very unlikely that the Iron Defender is going to successfully fight off that thing. So let's get him in here, passive, and tell him to stay here. Alright, looks like there's a note we could read, an adventurer's pack, more spectators. Apparently we need to pull Bulwark in here too, because he's dumb. you attacking me or still Bulwark? Okay, whatever. We're leaving. What's the note say? Some of the were-rats are trying to escape. Panthers are going to hunt them down. Cool. Oop. Lots of nothing down here. Zoom. Squeeze through the rat hole. I mean, if the Panthers can't swing fast enough.
The rat talisman shines once more.
Here we go.
And you revert
Apparently
back
they
to
knocked
your
out my
normal
Iron Defender before I could get in here. Oh well. What you got? I will take your place in the arena. Optional. Free the collars. Okay. How about open lock, since I have that? Open lock. Open lock. Convenient. Anybody else? Bye-bye crates. No? Okay. Could I just open this door and be like, I will be your combatant today? And they're all dead. Is this the arena?
magical voice booms from all around.
Defeat the crocodiles. Okay, where's my rune arm charging button? Goodbye, crocodile. Okay, we'll try again. Have to aim a little better, apparently. And pew. Well, I hit one at least. One down. Two down. Are you guys gonna hurt me, or are you just gonna roll over? I like this artificer build. It is, as far as one of my builds goes, it's very defensive. Like, I'm missing like 2 or 3 pieces of gear still, but it's been a while since I had a reasonable armor class. Like, yeah, it's not endgame armor class, I know, but for like casually playing through on hard mode, like, it's a lot of armor class. And even when I get hit, I got like a bunch of defenses and stuff. It's nice. It's nice. This is a much smaller pit than before.
Welcome the newcomers to the second arena. Their opponents this
Oh, they're-
time are straight from the
You're
snowy
gonna.
peaks of
Oh,
the
you're just
Snow
locking me
Horde.
into the arena. Okay, we got some orcs coming.
Fierce and deadly orcs.
Crocodiles are scarier than
May the
orcs.
most brutal fighters win.
I mean, I swing a few times, guys fall down. Yep.
Unbelievable.
The whole war
Has
band
been defeated. There will be a brief
by
pause
one random
as
dwarf
the
that they don't know who is,
blood on
right?
the blades.
They're just like,
The question
oh hey, here, let
remains,
me get that
do
for
they
you.
have what it
Did I
takes
miss
to
a rat
make
back
it
here or
all
something?
the way?
I don't remember walking past another one. Maybe there's one over here. Yep, here's one. There you go. Nothing alive back here, he says. That means that there's like an undead mini-boss back here, I'm guessing. I mean, it's just our duty as adventurers to clean out all sources of undeath. And apparently that one doesn't get up. I'm expecting a bigger, like a big zombie. You want to play, Mr. Corpse? Is it just a whole bunch of regular old zombies? There's got to be something bigger back here. This could be the escape route. This is the escape route. Oh, there's a big
A
one.
skeleton
Sir
clad in
Gregory the Broken.
stands with
Fallen purple dragon knight.
rallies its allies,
Well, at least he tried to hurt me. Go. Oh, another wave, huh? Is he gonna get back up too? Oh, hey, I forgot I have spells. Okay. Hammer's amusing. And another wave? Are they... Lay the Forgotten Warrior and its allies to rest. Was I not supposed to kill him that fast? Oh, sometimes it's the little things that amuse you. Alright, so we got a treasure. There's a collectible, some broken stuff. That's kind of it back here. Okay. Well. The were-rats could hide back here if they needed to. Hey, maybe that could be their new lair. Once I've killed every other living thing in this arena. Suppose I should heal myself? Is this a reasonable heal? Oh, a note. Crocodiles, slow but lots of teeth. Orcs, experienced warriors, well armed, angry about being hauled out of their mountain home and thrown in prison. Fair. Were-rats, fast, agile but scrawny. 100 to 1. So they kind of expected the orcs to win.
Night Brigade lackeys guard the door leading further into the cave system. So far,
I'm not allowed in here?
now,
I choose or else.
play yours.
Aw, y'all. Freeze! Oh, I only got one. You can watch as I cut everyone else down, and then chase you down. Did you dispel my stupid mage armor? Really? Okay. Not a big deal. Ooh, revenge on the panther. This is for Mr. Cuddles. Ooh, free toy insight. And more of them. No cleric for you. Get over here, Ranger. Yes, bring your friends. Tell your friends about me. As the last guy takes longer than the whole group. Guess I could be bothered to heal myself. Giant lever. That looks important. Oh, hello, cat. Note. To the arena manager, the crowds are demanding more exotic contestants. The orcs are okay, need something better. More things like the big fellow or the beast. Take some hefty bribes to get the... It will take some hefty bribes to get them into the prison. Explain the economics of that to me. You are spending money to bring things into a prison to have a fight club like Gladiator Arena so that you can sell tickets to the prisoners. Prisoners. What profit are you looking for? What's the margin here? The resources it takes to go out and capture a band of orcs You would never recoup that cost on ticket sales to prisoners. I'm killing all of these guys for crimes against economics. All you. All you. Open the door. Open the door. Come on. I don't even care what it is. We killing it. You're gonna have to swing a lot faster than that, Mr. Frost Giant. Oh look, there's the breaker lady. Should I kill you first? If I kill you first, will the other guy give up and go home? You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that, people. Oh, I need to actually make you cast your healing spell, huh? Somebody call an ambulance, but not for me. I accidentally killed the cloud giant while I was beating up this generic human-looking guy. And dead. Who else wants some? No one? Ah, this is my arena now. Also, I'm taking this loot. Oh, I got an item. Jeez, we didn't get a single item the last pack I went through. We're opening up with an item. What do we got? Dexterity, quality, dex, speed. That's good on boots. If boots don't have speed on them, I just kind of don't look at them anymore. Insightful reflex, mythic. Yeah, I can get behind this. Doesn't look like it's part of... Oh, it is a moon slot. So it is part of a set bonus in a way. Yep, we're gonna keep those. Dex 15, quality Dex 3, yeah. I could probably find a character that cares about having dexterity. That's a stat that I have used a time or two. Alright, where are we go? Okay, they're all dead. Your guys are free. And your reward sucks. Whoop. Who's next? The wizard. Wishburn Seldar has been keeping an eye on this wizard's tower. He has a tower in the prison. Do I not understand what a prison is? The Grand Arcanist. Okay. Okay, Wishburn. Grand Arcanist Darstil Verusk. He's a wizard. Why do they have a wizard? Trains the other arcanes in the gang. Lets loose when they need something to explode in a fireball. And most importantly, helps them with reconnaissance. I mean, that part makes sense. Alright, to the tower. The Wizard's Labyrinth? Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm a wizard. Oh, look, a note.
Like many wizards,
Leave packages on the table. Small subjects must be put in the cages. Large ones, deliver them to Night Brigade members up the stairs. Cool. Things for me to stab up the stairs. Understood. Thanks for not locking the front door. If I was on, like, my sorcerer, we would have just knocked this tower over and called it a day. I mean, there's your Dungeons and Dragons solution. Here's the wizard's tower. He's at the top. He's all evil, and he's got minions the whole way up. Great. Who's got a shovel? Okay, we're gonna knock this bitch over. Boop. No more wizard. Hello. Okay, you two. You see how I just cut this guy in half? Maybe run. Maybe surrender. I'm not even using any of my special powers that I can't remember to use. Like this rune arm thing that almost killed you. The rune arm is one of the things that I need to fix.
The stairs continue to spiral upward.
I'm currently using one of the ones from the Vecna chain, but there's like one of every element and I want a different one. But I really, really, really hate running the quest over and over and over and over and over again just so I can get something with it's that different. According to your contact, this is the door to the wizard's abode. Okay, pull the handle.
You try the door at the top of the stairs, only to discover that it's barred shut
Fine.
on the side.
We'll go in as a rat,
Notice a gap
which means we need to probably
Something
avoid
there. Something small,
him.
like a rat. Your assassination target stands before you, completely unaware of your presence. This was so much easier than you expected.
Are you gonna...
But then, the
Are you gonna say
Grand
something?
Turns. A wry smile
You look like
curls
you're
across
trying
his
to
face,
path somewhere so
and he
you
makes a
can
quick
monologue.
gesture. Ooh, what's this?
Rat's on the doorstep.
On my
Yep,
doorstep?
he's still trying to path.
Wonderful.
A volunteer. Sure, hit me with a dispel magic real quick.
The open room suddenly melts away, and you find yourself surrounded.
Oh, Wizard's Labyrinth. Okay, so it's basically that quest from
Subject in his labyrinth.
uh
Now to
the
make your way
Necropolis.
out.
But now we're in the maze. Cool. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Wonder if I can... How much can I cheese the maze by looking over the walls? What does this do? Probably open that door. Here's a hole. Can I go through the hole? Was that the whole maze? Did I just solve the maze in like 5 seconds? I imagine the answer is no. That seemed too easy. Is there like a maze level 2 later, or is this a side path?
You hear a small voice in the corner.
Oh, hello, Cranium Rat. Hello. I'm trapped? Not really, but sure. I got behind the walls. I can get out now. Sure, I'll help them
The
too.
beautiful creature tells you that it was imprisoned inside this labyrinth as one of the Grand Arcanist's test subjects.
I'll
Just as you were.
save other things as I find them if they don't try to attack me
Managed to
immediately.
make it
Sure.
into the wall.
I have opposable thumbs. I can open the door.
Escape past the guards until you came along.
I can kill things with
Asked
both of
to
these
help
thumbs.
his friends as well.
Alright, what do we got? More aggressive ooh, nothing. Kill the nothing. What do we got? More nothing. This looks safe. Ooh, a note. I built rooms behind the walls to better trap and torture the subjects. Created cracks in the maze that my rats could fit through to escape it. Okay. So he purposefully made the holes in the maze so that the rats would think they were getting out. That's mean. So we are intended to be back here. Yeah, you forgot to crumble this piece of floor. Hello? I am uncrumbled. Oh, there's a test subject. Hello? I have come from above. You are free now. What's in here? I like to imagine that the wizard is just watching me. He's like, haha, that little rat. Oh no, that wasn't a rat. But now it is a rat. But it wasn't a rat. But it is a rat. What does this do? Still don't actually know what the button does. These are all blue now. Wonder if I... Ooh, there's yellow over there. Zoom. Is this the one I came in? Nope, this is new ground. A note. Night Brigade does their job well and efficiently, blah blah blah. Don't need to know about his colleagues. They shall all be smears. I had a feeling there's something back here. Alright. I totally killed him and he still fired off his eye beam. Oh, something crawling. Another Nothic, okay. Oop, we have another note. Satisfied in progress with some of them. The humans are completely insane. Morphed into Nothics, okay. So the cranium rats did not bend to his will, and he doesn't like that. The wolves and such, perfectly happy to go crazy and aggressive. Hey, I can save you. You're free. Maybe teleport out of the prison. There's lots of world outside of the prison. You don't have to fight over the prison. Oh, you the last one? And a note. Blah, 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 blah. So he doesn't like working for the Night Brigade, but he does it anyway. Alright, back into the... So now we're in the yellow section.
You found your way through the
hello.
turns of the Grand Arcanist's maze at long last. When
Except
you
he's
find
not
it,
expecting
you'll be sure to
a
let me
dwarf.
know
He's
exactly
expecting a
what you
rat.
thought of it. What's this?
Ha! How'd you get in here?
You threw it.
Death from above! you got a phase 2? Because phase 1 is me planting your face.
You brought an end to the Grand Arcanist and his
Yeah.
experiments along with him. One more of the Night Brigade's lieutenants has been dealt with, and you're one step closer to getting revenge for
Got the wizard. And don't care about any of that. Shrines. No other notes or anything. I do like this as an arena. This is interesting that he might have, like, all sorts of places he might run around. What's this? This seems conspicuously unused. Wonder if that's like a Epic Elite kind of thing? Or maybe if I hadn't have, like, chopped him in half so fast, he would have, like, run up here. What does this say? Found another note. Blood is the square root of white blood cells over red blood cells. The decimal value of the electric current of the brain equals the pitch of a subject's scream when prodded with a fire poker. Okay, well, he started out pretty good there. Okay. 2 down. We have been told, one of those notes mentioned a cleric, right? So I'm going to guess the next one's going to send us to kill the cleric, and the last one is going to be to kill the boss. Nothing special there. Alright, who's next? The thief. Okay, so the cleric's in charge. Is probably a priest of Shar. We're going to take out the master thief, who is probably actually the leader of the Knight Brigade. And then the Shar guy will be the leader of the whole thing. That'd be my guess. We've spent a lot of time digging tunnels under Wayloon. Okay, but why? Trying to find the knife. Haven't found the lair yet, but found traces of her. She's got her own network of defended sewers and tunnels. Who is Carissa the Knife? A rogue known to be fond of the good life. Knight Brigade has stolen a mountain of loot from its victims. They're in a prison! She spent most of her share building up a nice high-class life for herself in her hidey hole. Why? 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 Like, why? I get that Wayloon... Okay, so Wayloon Prison, it was a city. Town, whatever. It was big. Look, like this... This was not built by prisoners, okay? Maybe the gate. This... Look, there's our freaking... This is our rope, okay? This was a regular old town, and then the government decided screw it, and they walled off the entire town, and they just fling criminals over the wall and say screw it, it's prison town. We are literally using a rope to climb over the wall. Okay, it's not a magical wall. So I get that, like, not all of the buildings are smashed, and there's probably a nice, big, fancy building somewhere that she has taken over as her abode.
You notice a gap in the fence.
I could just smash that. Anyway. Oh, somebody heard me coming. Hi, could you all just, like, line up for me real quick? Thank you. They were having a cold conversation, but it grew cold. Okay. Ah, just some corpses in here. So, okay. You got... Stay with me here. Giant sewer tunnels. Traps, which I should probably disarm because I can. Let's run back through the trap and look again. No trap box showing up. How about in the middle? Granted, I'm not the greatest, but like, not being able to see the trap box? Did I? Oh, do I? Is my search item one of the ones I'm missing? That might be a problem. I'm way too lazy to have swappy items. Everything has to be on the guy or I'm going to forget. I've got open and disable plus 20. I might not have a search item. I've searched 17 at the moment. Okay. I doubt that 3 I'm missing there makes a difference. This looks like it's spinning. So maybe it's like a big old blender? Or maybe it's just water. Let's find out. Ooh, there's a door down there. Let's go swimming. I want to go that way.
A muffled.
A growl reverberates through the tunnels. Whoa. This was unexpected. That's an Otyugh. I was not expecting to get yeeted way over here. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Wake up, trash man. You are equivalently strong as this wizard I met. Coincidentally, he's also dead. Alright, so obviously that was an optional. A magic. Okay. And we're back up here. Okay. So you're supposed to jump across here and go this way. Oh, hello, lever. What do you do? Drain room by... One of you has to make it across. And I bet you a monk or anybody with wings can just go whoop and cross that gap right there. Hello, trap. Might you have a trap box for me to play with? No? We can just step in the water. Go around you. Trap? Trap box? No? Okay. I'm not really a rogue, but I should be able to find some of these. I'm not on Epic Elite. Like, I'm not in Reaper mode. I feel like I should be able to find it for not Reaper mode. Those who try to grab for the knife always get cut. Turn back while you can. Thanks for signing the note that says I'm going the right way.
This area matches the description the were-rats.
You're on the right track. Well, yeah, she signed the freaking note. What's this way?
This area seems to have been dug out only recently.
Dug out only recently. Okay, so she's expanding. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So here's the thing. If she's so hard to find, that means she can't be...
You hear the telltale click of a trap just
I found a
as the
trap.
floor collapses.
Piranha! Boing. Alright, so is this your punishment puzzle? Is this the you didn't notice the trap, now you must do a tile puzzle? How about this way? And then this way. And then this way. And this way. Nope, can't go that way because it's going to run into the wall. So I had to go this way. So, since these are pass-throughs, we've got to go through all of them. I like the look of that over there. So we'll go... I guess there's no harm in turning this one on. We'll go this... Actually, let's see if there is harm.
With the last piece of the puzzle falling into position, a magical floor reconnects the two hallways.
I don't have to do the other one? Shouldn't I have... Feel like I should have to light both of those. Okay. So that's where I... This is where it cracked. Uh-huh. Still feel like I should have had to do both of them. Like, that felt like a cop-out. Although, a lot of us do the puzzles backwards, and if you're just doing the puzzle backwards instead of turning the light on, you might spend a long time sitting there doing that puzzle, putting a lot of extra work into it, not realizing you just need to turn the light on. So maybe. Maybe. That looks like a ballista, which means we probably have to go around. Hello, note. Keep the braziers lit at all times. The ballista is useless if we can't see what we're shooting at. Cool. Hello, brazier. Can I smash you from here? How about rune arm? Useless. Locked. Hide behind the target. Smash. Wait for it. Run. I did the thing. Still no trap box. Oh well. When was the last time a trap actually hurt anyway? Rat hole.
A menacing growl fills the chamber as the panther
Slay the Night Brigade Panther. Okay. Pew. This rune arm kind of sucks. I don't like this style. Alright, that wasn't hard. You are locked. I wonder... Can I pick it? Oh, I failed! I actually dodged enough attacks in a row. And now I rolled a 1 instead of a 3. And now I'm not going to dodge enough in a row to try again. Okay, look. Bulwark. Stand right here. I will stand just behind you. And to the side. Just a little bit to the side. Okay. Bulwark, I'm going to need you to tank a little bit better. We need to roll better. Come on! I got a 1 and a 3, and now you're not going to let me roll again. Look. I can shoot through here just like you can. Just let me open the door. Failed on a 15! I suck. Apparently I can just literally reach through the bars and hit this person. You guys are dumb. Fine. Also locked. Key required, iron key. Pick lock? Sad.
The lever is pulled, and the cage door swings open.
I wonder where we would have popped out if we would have gone the rat way instead of just walking. It's too late. It's too late if I'm already in here. It's too late. What does this lever do? Lots of nothing? Or did it open this and I had already... Oh, no, can't flip it again. Oh no! Traps! Whatever will we do? Yep, whole lot of nothing. Whatever shall we do about the easily dodged traps? Oh, maybe we'll go counterclockwise around these ones. Hey, do you want to go stand in the trap, random guy? Here, let me go kill all your friends while I'm at it. Because all you guys are dumb. There's a rat hole right there. Okay, where does this go? I want to know. Where does this go? Does this just loop all the way around so you can skip all of that section? Oh, hello. Hello, another locked chest that I'm too dumb to open. Why even invest when you have to get so high that it's like raid gear levels before you can actually do the thing your class was intended to do? Yep, so if you take the rat way, you just go around this whole thing. Which is neat. I like it's an option. I also like that it's an option to just use the Night Brigade as human shields and charge through. And dead. What do we got? I got 5 levels of Bard and I hit harder than all of you. Bye, wizard. Bye, wizard. Bye, archer. Oh, one more click and then we move on. Wave. Oh, just look at this fucking place. Hey, I'm busy admiring the stonework. Will you just chill? So, I was complaining about this earlier, okay? She has this mansion. She's so hard to find, but she's got a mansion. She's not mobile. And she has a bunch of goons. You only have to follow like one of these goons. How do you not find a place like this? Seal off the street. And there's a street entrance. And there's a street entrance. It's sealed, but, you know, that would have been the sneaky way in, is unseal it. Look at this. This did not exist in the original town. This was built after it became a prison. Did they just kidnap a bunch of carpenters? Hi. I'm an artificer. I should be able to just dispel your barrier. But there's at least one more door, so we're not ready to actually kill you yet. Would you like to fight?
Or even to steal
You have
my
a nice
timber.
chair. I could hit you with it.
Got hero writ all over you. You're here for something.
Alright, well that guy's dead.
Confrontation.
Would you like me to kill all your friends?
Is from me. If you wait. Kill him.
Got any more?
They didn't last long. Guess this is one of those jobs I have to do.
I mean, you can try to fight that guy, but his whole job is to just stand there and take some aggro off of me. I'm gonna accidentally kill your other goon, and then I'm gonna on purpose kill this goon. I'm gonna put you somewhere in between the wizard and the fighter. Because you're dying, but you ain't dying as fast as the wizard. But yeah, you probably should have ran away. How did I get so I used... I didn't try to run a prison gang? Oh, and steal her treasure. I can get behind this. First of all, there's stairs here. So, like, what's up here? Nothing? No levers or anything? What was this way? This is where the goons came from. Is there like a big goon who's late to the party? Well, there's a nice sitting room. I would enjoy... Oh, I would honestly enjoy this sitting room. This is nice. I would enjoy having that room in my house. Of course, I would need a house. I would need a room like this full of gold to afford it.
The were-rats will be pleased to hear how their plans.
Alright, so we took out their banker. Hey, this is, we saw this in the Underdark. No loot. This Vorpal bastard sword? Yeet. We missed one note. Just seeing if it's in here before we leave. Alright. We took out their rogue, their wizard, and their fighter. Time to go take out the cleric. I don't see anything at a glance I want in there. Sup? The leader's locked herself away. Somebody knows I'm coming. Storna Harnwood? That sounds like a dwarf. Building a Temple of Shar. Yep. To the Temple of Shar. Okie dokie. Think like a rat to get in. I could think like a dwarf to get in. That would probably work. That'd probably work really well, actually. Like, I could magic missile that wall an infinite number of times.
This is the entrance to a temple of Shar, where the Night
Entrance to the
Brigade
Temple
leader
of
is
Shar.
said to live.
Now to find a way.
Now to find a way inside.
Out of the way.
If you want to get inside the Shar temple, it won't be through the front door.
Does the temple being closed have anything to do with the other leaders of the Night Brigade getting killed? Are they really gonna let me just cut my way in? Is the door clickable now? No? Okay, so the door's still locked. But they did let me Kill those 3 so there's no loose ends. Why is the temple closed? Why would you want to be there? Brunwell Goodber Moon Gazer. I have 0 Seluni points. Okay, so Saloon is the opposite of Shar. Feel like they were sisters, light and dark, blah blah blah. I have received 1 Saloon point.
The stranger asks you to do what you can to bring
Spread
Saloon's
Saloon's
light to
light.
Shard's temple.
There's a Night Brigade Panther. Hey, you. Stop being a panther. Good job. You are no longer a panther. Now you're neat.
You spot a small hole up in the wall.
Shift into rat form.
Into the Shard temple. You shift into rat form. so that you can
And
make your
zoop.
way inside.
I do. Okay.
Now that you've
Okay.
reached the temple's entrance,
Let's take a
you
moment
resume your normal form.
to admire. They went and made these oversized boxes and stuff, and the texturing for the wall to make it look like we're small. Even though we really haven't changed, the player camera hasn't changed size. Makes it look like we're small, and then whoop, oh, everything's normal size again. Somebody had to actually put some thought into that.
Peering
Oops.
past the glue into the center of this
Oh,
vast
we're gonna
chamber,
light them, really?
You see an altar devoted
I was
to
gonna
Shar,
break them all out of
the
spite.
goddess of night, shadow.
But I guess we're supposed to do something. Shar altar.
You've come here seeking revenge. Once you understand what Shar offers,
There you are. You've come for me just as you came for the others, smashing the lives they had carefully crafted. Fair. Good. You begin to understand all of this, all the glory, all the treasure, all the carefully constructed lives. All of it amounts to less than nothing. They are trying to rule a prison, which seems dumb. You've come here seeking revenge. Yes. For crimes against capitalism. Once you understand what Shar offers, you will choose to remain here held in her dark embrace. Not looking for a big dark mommy, thank you.
Shar's altar is protected by shadows, her fierce and faithful allies.
Oh, look, some shadows. And we're gonna fight those Night Brigade shadows even. So some of them have given themselves over into the darkness. What happens if I light all of these? And then talk to it. Nothing? Nothing? Ooh. Hello. There's a door up there. And up there. Okay. Look at all that. Okay. There's some doors up above with levers. Those probably are elevators. I'm intrigued. This is some Legend of Zelda kind of design here. We are in a temple. Ooh, multiple paths. Where does straight take us? I need, like, Ghost Bane or something. Do I have a... I don't think I have a Ghost Bane weapon. Hello, prisoner. She always has the same supper. A bit of meat and some potatoes. Great! Where do you get the meat? This is a prison. There's no farm. I could see potatoes. I could see somebody, like, getting, like, some rooftop vegetable patch kind of thing going. I could see potatoes. Where do you get the meat?
Shar worshippers stand
I go to join Shar.
You can
Sure,
barely
make
make
out
out a rope spanning the gap.
Oh. Oh no. I can get you out.
Drops down into the darkness.
I can get you out. You don't have to do that. Let's see. Greatest gift is the darkness, obscures the pain. So I can either cast light, because I can. That's what I'm going to do. Or a balance check to try to walk over there and light it. Like, no, I'm just going to...
Light floods
Light.
the pit, revealing huge piles of garbage. Your stomach.
Surprising nobody. It's a big old pile of bodies down there. Right? Surprising nobody.
A harsh reality, not sweet oblivion.
Well, that didn't lead where I thought it was going to. Would you like to fight, sir? You should get better at fighting before you decide to fight. Hello, would you like to fight? Didn't think so. Go! Oh, it worked. Ta-da! We follow this around and we'll ride the other one the other way. Maybe kill one or two goons on our way. Not quite what I was expecting. Because this is that. Yeah, this is the other way we can get across. But there's still stuff this way. Which way do I want to go? These seem awfully one way. So I'm thinking this is the dead end / optional fight / bonus content. There's another altar.
Balcony here looks out into the deep night. An oppressive silence.
Examine your surroundings based on what you know of the god.
Even the
Okay.
sound of a
The city belongs to
bomb.
Shar. Her darkness encompasses blah blah blah. Nothing escapes the abyss. So, with enough religious lore, you can find something, or a listen check to risk a point to listen carefully and hear something through the darkness. Well, you know, we're a bard, so we had some
No
religion.
noted sign breaks the oppressive stillness. Seluna makes her presence known even here.
At first, you see nothing, but then small motes in the air. They're not dust or fireflies, but tiny sparks of glowing energy. They're moon motes, a sign of the goddess Selune. So the little blue sparklies are the light goddess trying to say there's still hope. Cool. I didn't run out of hope. I am fairly confident that I could kill everything in this temple. Ooh, free toy. Come on. There we go. Bum, 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 bum.
Steps
Oh, here we go
lead down
again.
into a dark vault. At first glance, there's nothing here.
Shar's greatest
to
gift is the darkness. Okay, blah, blah, blah. With enough wilderness lore, we can use wilderness lore and gain a point. Or a spot check. Risk a point to maybe get a point. How about we just wilderness
The
lore?
mushrooms you've uncovered provide a gentle
You dig in the dirt for a few moments, find a collection of big, healthy mushrooms.
hope in the darkness.
The mushrooms provide a glow, and now we can see. So this was a good quest to be a bard. Because then we got to kind of click all the buttons. Normally you'd have to be a different class to get all those different buttons. They don't seem to have done anything so far. I had a feeling that was going to happen. They don't appear to have done anything so far, but I like that they're there. I like that even though Shar is like the evil dark one and always doing stuff to be mean, Saloon is still just kind of messing with her, like, oh, your dark temple in the middle of this prison. I'm going to put some little moats in there just so it's not perfectly dark. Just, it's the two sisters like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not shining light in the darkness. It's my moats. They have a mind of their own. Well, let's see. If we round back this way... Oh, it didn't open. Okay. Can't go that way. Do we have to go this way? But this is not interactable either. Oh. Maybe we're intended to fight all of the waves first. Maybe that's what we're doing. We got more? We got more? Whoa. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, you are easily squished though. Strength has been damaged, but then how will I carry all of my loot? Stupid incorporeal. You never really value ghost touch until you're fighting something incorporeal, and it's like, God dang it. Stupid rune arm firing off in random directions. There we go. You're still not dead. Well contributed, Bulwark. Okay. Now that door is open and that door is open. Okay. All we had to do was kill all the stuff. Hello, lever. Oh, we're higher up than before. Interesting. Where do you go? There's a doorway over there. Interesting. I wonder if that's... These have been progress every time. That door back there is probably an optional or something like this. This is probably the dead end worth exploring first. Here we go. Large shuttered window. There's a lever here meant to open the window. To embrace the darkness, you must first close yourself off, seal the windows of your soul, for they only admit light and blah blah blah. I can repair, or I can try to disable device. Do I have repair? I have repair. Repair. I've repaired it, and I've opened the window.
A single shaft of moonlight pierces the window pane, lighting up the room, which is odd.
last time we looked outside. The
Cool.
sky
So we've done all of the things because we got the XP and the bonus. So we have successfully done the bidding of the goddess Selune. And I don't know if it's Saloon or Selune, because they're all made up anyway. I think it's just Saloon. Strength damage. How bad is my strength right now? Yeah, it's not terrible. It'll fix itself. A door and a hallway. Rest shrine? No, another one of these. What you
There's
got?
nothing this way but junk.
Nothing this way but junk.
Stocks from my years in the Night Brigade. I've given it to my pets for them to play with.
I like junk. I'm an artificer.
Strange.
Junk.
This room is filled with gold.
Shadow coins.
Stranger still,
Get in my monster manual. Oh, and a regular shadow, just for good measure. They seriously went with the just junk this way. Nothing here but us chickens. Okay. We're probably getting close to the end of the quest now. We've done the optionals. There's a shrine in the middle of a hallway right here. Tell me that doesn't smell like boss room.
the way down this hallway is blocked
Find
by
another
a
way
massive
forward.
grate with no
You mean a
visible
hole?
way to open it. You'll have to find another way forward.
Found the hole.
You found another rat hole, so you shift into rat form once again.
Who put a door in the hole? With a switch to open the door. What?
You resume your normal form as you enter the hallway.
That is a cool power, though. That's not something that I would give up.
Seluna's light.
Oh, there's another one of those
strikes down some of the
gargoyles.
attacking shadows. You've arrived at last, just in time for my last battle.
Oh. The DM said something about Saloon's light strikes down some of the attacking shadows. Okay, so the more of them you do, the fewer dudes you have to fight in the boss. Wow, that cleric is almost dead already. Hi, would you like to fall down? Thank you. And now I'm just going to sit here auto-attacking your friend.
And avenge dead. Yet a force rises unwittingly in your mind.
I summoned Bulwark to me, but because he didn't cross the threshold, he's still a rat. Poor Bulwark. Forever a rat. Unless I run back there. And I won't. Can I make you stand in these, like... Get over here, Bulwark. Come stand in this light. Does that weaken you? No? Okay. Still. Stupid gargoyle's way tougher than the boss was. Fall down already. Okay. Ooh! I found the chest. With nothing in it. Salune's gift? For me? It's still just a... It's another gift card. You know, just cash. Nothing up here.
You expected to find the Night Brigade leader living in fabulous luxury.
Alright, well.
So you're surprised to see that the furniture here is worn and scattered throughout.
We got them all! So the leader was also the Cleric of Shar. I kind of thought there'd be like a Cleric of Shar manipulating them or something, but it was just the Cleric of Shar was the leader the whole time. Okay. That's fine. Yes, I did grind the Night Brigade into dust. Wayloon Prison is still a hellhole, but at least we got rid of those stinking murderers. Okay. But you don't have to stay in the prison. You're literally outside the prison. Right now. You're out. You're out. Why do you stay? You can leave. I reckon most things will be the same. Wayloon is still a prison. It's not like it's suddenly going to turn into soft sunsets and happily ever afters, but fewer brutes on the streets now. The ones that are left have been shown they can't always push us around. Some people here will be able to live their lives without having to undergo what we rats went through. You don't have to stay. Leave. Just leave. There's a boat. It's right there. I'll pay for it. I have 259,000 platinum coins in my butthole right now. I can get you on that boat. Just leave. Just leave. Like this. You go like this. You get on the boat. They're used to rats. You just crawl onto the boat. Okay? Okay? None of these fuckers gonna tell me I can't take you on that boat. I decide I own the boat, it's mine. Okay? Get on the boat. Get on the boat! Oh look, there's the portal to the Gatekeeper's Grove. Oh look, there's a portal to the Gatekeeper's Grove. Would you like to live in another world? So that even if the Wayloon officials were like, no, y'all prisoners for life even if you were born there? Okay. Asylum. Okay? Come live on Eberron. Walk through the shiny purple portal, okay? Yes, same color as Shar's portals. I get the reservations. Walk with me. Walk with me, okay? Walk with me. Look at this. Just send one. Send one. Walk through. Boom. Take 5 seconds, okay? Walk back, okay? Go get all your friends. Look at this. Is this prison? Tell me this is... You don't have to stay in the prison! I need to go. The quests were amusing. Okay? I was not blown away by any of them. The rat thing is interesting. I like turning into the rat and going around things. I especially liked that it was optional in some cases where you could just kill everything or you could go around. I like that. I love it when they put options in there. The quests were fine. Like, there was nothing annoyed me on the first run. That's good. Like, there wasn't anything that said, oh, you're gonna hate running this quest over and over to get this piece of loot. Like, it was fine. I haven't looked at the loot. The one piece that we got was pretty good, and it had the moon augment slot, which I forget if I mentioned this, but that is part of the Myth Draenor big expansion pack. Has the sun and moon augment slots, so here's more items that use the sun and moon slots. So if you bought that expansion and you like those slots and you want more options, this is where you're going to get those options. This is more sun and moon augment slots. Whew. I don't know. It had some amusing points. I don't think that this is it wasn't anything to write home about. But I'll mention it to my friends who used to play the game, and maybe they'll come and run it a couple times for amusement's sake. Definitely not saying avoid. Anyway, I am going to get working on studying the quest to make the actual guide version for heroics. So, hopefully that doesn't take forever. So I will see you all the next time they put out some more new quests. Until then, take care.